Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is the GT4 Fixed race, and I'm pretty sure I'm being gaslit by iRacing, because I'm almost certain I checked the weather forecast before this race, and I'm almost certain it said there was a 0% chance of rain in this series, but...
So is it dries or what?
Yeah, it looks like the track is wet. Anyway, let's just see what happens. Let's get into it. Best lap in qualifying was a 37.338, which was good enough for P9. Rain does look like it's going away on the radar, but even if it is, the track is probably going to remain wet for a good long while. And there's a pretty low chance that rain's going to continue. I'm thinking wet tyres because we're seeing moderate wetness on the track here. So I'm just going to have a quick check, make sure I'm still on wet tyres. Yeah, brake bias is set the way I want it. Good. Pace card is 97 k's an hour. I mean, you guys aren't going to see it because I'm going to put a cut in because it's a full pace lap. I'm going to come back and we go green. Here's hoping that the race is going to be clean and a decent start. We'll see, I suppose. I'll be back in just a moment. Stay right there. Alright, so we're just about to enter the final chicane. I imagine the race is going to be going green a little bit after that.
Need to catch up to car number 21.
Time to find out whether or not the leader decides to play by the rules or whether or not he slows the pack right down. Oh crikey, I've bottled that. That's my bad. I do apologise.
Catch up to car number 21. Okay, Dan,
looks
here
like...
we go.
Oh no.
Green, green, green.
There's some weirdness going on there. Might be worth having a look at the replay afterwards to see if there was any unnecessary slowing. Why are we going 3 wide at turn 1 in the wet on lap 1?
Left side.
That seems ridiculous.
Hold your line.
Fortunately, the Mercedes thought better
Still
of it.
there.
I don't fancy going too wide up the hill here, so I'm going to come off the gas nice and
Still
early.
there.
Oh,
Hold
steady
your line.
now. Give this guy
Hold your
plenty of room. Try and give myself plenty of room as well.
Hold your line.
Oh, I'm not
Still there.
sure that I want to
Clear
give
left,
up the
right
position.
side.
Oh, crikey.
Clear right.
Why are we going too wide down here?
There's an incident in.
That
turn
wasn't,
5.
that
It
contact
looks
wasn't
like
entirely
Senna
my
Koenig,
fault.
car number
That
1
rejoin
is
was
now in the lead.
abhorrent. Wow. So just reviewing the start then. Number 3 checks up the field there, he's in pole, and as soon as I see the lights go green, I'm off. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned about the fact that number 24 tries to make it 3 wide on the inside here, but backs off. If he'd kept it there, I would have definitely backed off myself. I wasn't going to turn 1 3 wide. As we run up the hill, I'm trying to give number 5 on my left loads of space here. I don't want to cause a collision, and I'm having to be really sort of dancing on eggshells to get through all this. I think I'm leaving a little bit too much room as we go into the next right-hander, which kind of compromises my exit and causes me to understeer into him, and then I overcompensate because of that, and he managed to hit 24, who's looking to take advantage. And then as we exit turn 4 or 5 or whatever this is, number 3, narrowly unsafe rejoin there. Yeah, a lot of decisions that I could have made a little bit better there, but fortunately, no one really got hurt. Yeah, let's go back to the action. Yeah, car number 5, I do apologise. That rejoin, oh crikey. It's not dry down, we've got to stay off the dry part, the dry line. Especially under braking. But yes, car number 5, if you happen, in the unlikely event that you find yourself watching this, I do apologise for that collision. That was entirely my fault. I'll have to try to remember to send him an apology after the race. So we've made it up to P7, I think. That's what the track map is showing.
There's an incident
Steady.
in. Turn 10.
That's
Looks
all
like
kinds
it's
of mess
Pablo.
going through there. Steady now. So here we are, just having a little review of that crash we saw at the end of lap 1, and I've just had a quick look at it myself, but let's have a look. In fact, I'll try and get through this quick because I know this is interrupting the video. So number 11 gets on the brakes on the dry line, losing all the rear traction of his car, and just, yeah, rather than trying to find a way off the track to the outside, steers into the track, killing 2 other competitors. Not a great decision from number 11. And that's exactly what happens when you brake on the dry line in the wet at Road Atlanta. Just go nice and careful through the final corner. It's very high speed, not a lot of grip even in the dry. Let's just make sure we stay off the dry line as we brake into turn 1 as well. I know in a GT3 car in the wet that is an instant spin if you start braking on the dry line. On this track, on turn 1.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
Yes, thank you, Jim.
Driver behind is not the cleanest racer. Take care here.
I understand how racing works. Thank you very much. I imagine you're having a much more comfortable time in that dry, warm garage. Why don't you come show me how it's done in these conditions, Jim? Right, this Mercedes is well, I mean, he's not getting too close, but I have a feeling that once he gets warmed up and once he gets confident in the conditions, he's going to start getting aggressive and trying to push into those gaps whenever they appear. So, for the sake of preserving the race... Oh dear, that's late on the brake. I should have been on the brake far earlier than that in these conditions.
The leader has just done a 135.18. You've just done a 137.00. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.31 off the pace.
Nice and gentle through here, please. Let's get on the brakes nice and early. Make sure we get the car slowed down so we're not going on the curb on the outside.
Okay, Dan.
Don't want to be on that slippery surface.
The gap is now 0.8.
And again, let's get towards the centre of the track for the braking here. Should be okay to be on the dry line here. I might even need to come down to second there to get around that one with any kind of pace. Now let's try and remember to brake a little bit earlier for turn 10. See how that goes for us. Track conditions are getting slightly better. We're now lightly wet as opposed to moderately wet, so that's nice to see. Find out whether or not that's going to make any difference to confidence and lap time to everybody else in a few moments, I'm sure.
New fastest lap for Koenig, 134.56.
Nice and easy, nice and steady through the final corner.
Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. That's your fastest lap.
No, Jim, you know what? I thought, rather than nailing every corner, I thought I'd just, you know, do my best to miss all the apexes. What else do you think I'm trying to do, mate? So when you come out here and do a better lap time, then I'll start taking you seriously.
P4.
It's the kind of thing I would say if he was a human and not a robot. See, look at that, number 21 getting all squirrely on the exit of that, I think it's turn 5. Just because he's getting on the outside curb on the exit there. It's taking away all the traction. I think I'm down to second now. Yeah, it must be. That up change was far too quick.
The gap to Levi behind is increasing. It's now 0.8.
That's good to know. I mean, it was 1.2 when we crossed the line last, so it's kind of fluctuating, I think. Is Ivan Gonzalez going to let us through it? It looks like... Yes, we have safely gotten through there. Again, just being nice and careful, nice and cozy through turn 10. Don't want to overdo it, don't want to push it too hard.
Koenig, 134.38.
probably can add a little bit more gas through here now, but I don't want to risk throwing the car away for a little bit.
You've just done a 136.00. That's your best lap in
lap
this
time
session.
that I'm not even guaranteed to get. Putting all the focus now on car number 21, trying to get as close as I can, as safely as I can, just to put him under a little bit of pressure. Maybe see if I can't force a mistake to get through to the podium without overdoing it myself. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't need to come down to second there, I just need to be a little bit more
The gap in front is now
assertive on the
0.48.
brake as we enter turn 7. Through turn 8 now, I think. Turn 9 coming up this right-hander.
Hold your line.
Well, it's going to be turn 10 for the
Still there.
chicane
Clear
here.
right.
Well done, Dan. Good pass. Eyes front.
Okay, are we through? I don't think the matter's settled just yet. It's coming back at me. That's absolutely fine.
All right.
I'm not interested in battling
there.
this through the
Clear
final corner.
right.
It looks like he's given up though. That's a relief. Steady, let's keep it on the track please.
P3.
Getting nice and slow for turn 1. Staying off that dry line. Just intersect it at some point in the mid corner. Getting nice and slow for this one. Around all these corners that apparently are not corners according to the track map on iRacing. It's not until we reach this corner that I think this is turn 5 according to the map, but I don't know. What am I talking about? Let's focus on the car, focus on the racing. Number
The guy in
21 is
front
going to
is
have a run
2
at me
laps
for that
behind.
poor exit now. Wonder if he's going to try anything through here. Oh, a little bit of contact between the two of us there. Don't think he was expecting such a lot of brake from me. No damage though, so that's good. And now it's going to be all about trying to build up that gap.
The gap behind is now 0.6.
Let's try and work out exactly where I'm quicker and take advantage at every possible opportunity while minimising the point.
The car in front has just done a 134.45.
Minimising the disadvantages between us, or between me to him.
Your lap time was 136.07. Alright Dan, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Trying my best just to remain a little bit gentle and steady on the gas pedal. Whenever we're in a traction zone. And again, it looks like, 21, Porsche behind me is getting some, despite his repeated use of that outside curb and that very slippy surface, he's really gaining a lot of time on the exit of turn 5 as we run down to 6 and 7. Beginning to wonder actually now if I really had the pace to get past him, or if he just lost a little bit of confidence with me gaining so much. Because yeah, if there was a loss of confidence in number 21,
New fastest lap for Koenig,
coming back now in a
134.01.
big way. Or maybe he's being encouraged from behind. I don't know yet.
Okay Dan, halfway home. Fuel looks good. That lap was at 135.67.
Oh,
That's
was
good
not a
consistency.
corner.
Keep it up.
At least it didn't feel like it. That felt a little bit too quick as well. It's okay, we're still on the track, we're still moving. Oh, understeer. Good grief. Wow, that curb is so scary. I do not want to be using that over and over again.
He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth.
Yeah,
He's
trying
quicker
my
than us
best,
through
Jim.
turn 5.
I might just have to admit to myself, actually, that this Porsche might get the position back. I'm not really at all confident that I'm going to keep this one. Steady. Oh, car's trying its best to break traction as we go over the hill, which I suppose is to be expected.
On your right.
Crest the hill.
Clear right.
Obviously the car's going to want to continue going upwards, and then we're suddenly going downwards again, so you know, the weight of the car is going to come off the ground a little bit, taking that traction away. There we go, just on the gas a little bit later there, I think just saved me from the understeer. Would like to take that corner in 4th gear if I can, but still don't quite have the confidence. Again, I want to take that in 4th, but I'm not confident I can get the car turned in these conditions. Alright, so now the gap's sort of stretching out a little bit to 0.6 of a second. The guy behind him is probably within about 0.6 as well, which means Bryce might actually start to be feeling a little bit of pressure from Fred. Oh, crikey, come on, Dan, get a grip of that
Car in
one.
front has just posted a 134.23.
Oh no, he's got me, he's
Right
got me.
side.
What an exit.
Clear right.
Crikey, fair
Right
play.
side.
Is he going to
Still
wipe
there.
out here though? No, he's still there. Oh,
Hold your line.
Stay on, stay on, stay on.
Hold your line. Clear right.
P4.
Nicely done. Very good. Where did that come from? I mean, that... I just
Okay, now,
realised how
5 minutes to
patronising
go,
that
5
sounded.
minutes
That
left.
all
Focus
nicely
on the
done, very
exits.
good.
We can go faster here.
Yeah, I'm completely forgetting that number 21 could absolutely be, you know, within my sort of rating range of, you know, about 2.6, 2.7k, and the competition just might be that strong. That was incredibly. I can't think what the word is right now. I do feel terrible actually for saying that, but oh well. I've just assumed that because of the number comparison, you know, number 9 to 21, that he must be sort of, you know, 2.2 or whatever, or less than that, which is, you know, it's still quite fast. I mean, the difference between someone that's 2.2 and
Levi is closing in. The gap is
2.7,
now
2.8
0.42.
is minimal, as I've learned recently. I think a lot of it has to do with luck as well. I mean, I feel like the only reason I've achieved a peak of about 2.8 recently is because I've been more focused on finishing races and...
You're reeling. Benton in. The gap's now 0.5.
than getting moves done. I don't know, maybe this is a psychological thing, 'cause it's... I feel like it's so much easier to follow and put pressure on a car when you're in these conditions, and you know, when you're the car ahead, you've got no reference point for what to expect on the road. Oh god, I've gone a bit too fast through there. He's all over the curbs as well. That confidence to get on the curbs is astounding. Oh, careful. Not a good exit. I'm going to be losing time down the straight here to Bryce. I'm not expecting to be able to reclaim the podium before the end of the race. I will try my best, see what I can achieve, but I don't expect it to happen. This guy has found some unbelievable confidence over the last few laps. Oh, careful. And if I'm going to continue making mistakes like that, then I've got no chance. But it's not the end of the... It's okay though. I mean, I've come back from a bigger gap than this before to him. Still got about 2 laps to go. Plenty of time. No need to panic.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
What would be the point in panicking to begin with? I mean, we're in P4, solidly in the top 5, in with a shout at P3. Whichever way you cut it, you know, whether I achieve the P3 or not, this is still an absolutely fantastic finish. Oh, crikey, just the amount of effort I'm having to put in to control the right foot and not dip too far into the TCS. I'm absolutely dipping into the TCS every time we exit turn 7, and that's killing my exit speed every time. And I could absolutely be doing more to avoid that, especially as we exit some of these slower corners. But it is difficult. And it's... There we go, there's the white flag, and I'm now so far behind Bryce Benton there.
Okay, Dan, that's good consistency. Keep it up. Last lap.
Oh, he's bottled it into turn 1. Is that going to be a chance? Probably not, I'm too far back. I need to get in there and get in his mirror, pressure him, stay in his mirror. Not like that. That's falling behind, that's not what we want. Stay close. That's better. Steady. Stay in his mirror, get weird. Running out of corners to force this mistake. Poor exit out of 7 is absolutely killing any chance that I had. The Porsche has... I mean, I understand that this Porsche isn't rear-wheel drive compared to the GT3 version, but I still think that Porsche design gives it an advantage in low traction conditions.
Stay close, wait for him to crack.
Just enables, you know, it to get the rear wheels planted and get the drive into the ground. And off the transmission and into the ground, and he's done a fantastic job. That's it. That's him in P3. Great race. You know, absolutely fantastic racing between the two of us. I think I enjoyed every minute of that.
Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
That was fantastic. Cool. Let's. I think I'm going to go have a look and review some of the incidents that we drove past. You guys may have already seen them if I chose to include them. We're also going to have a quick look at the start, see if there are any silly buggers played there. If you don't see anything, assume there weren't, and then we'll go have a look at the results. Okay, we're back shortly with something. Okay, so this is our man on P1. So what we're going to be looking for here is the speed that this guy is going. We know that the pace car speed is, where's it gone? Rules, 97 k's an hour. So as we approach the start line, watch this guy's speed. It is now 120. Pace car dives into the pit lane and he stomps on the brakes to slow the field down to about 60 something. Waits until the car behind him has to check up and then stamps on the gas to get himself a mad drive away from the start. Completely against the rules. The number of times I see this is it's absolutely ridiculous. The rules can be on screen now if it hasn't been already. Yeah, I'm going to be clipping this. We're absolutely going to send that into iRacing to protest. Completely out of order. In the end, it didn't really help him because he finished 4 laps down. So, yeah, but he feels silly now. Anyway, let's go have a look at the results. Alright, so here are the results. So, there were 9 splits for this event, and we were in the second split. Strength of field was just shy of 2,500, and we've got a massive gain to the safety rating, having come away with 0 incident points in a wet race. What a achievement. I'm so happy with that one. I'm actually more happy with that than I am with this massive iRacing change, to be honest. This is nice to get back over that 2,700 threshold. Was certainly on the road back up to 2,800. I feel like I've got it in me to get to 3k. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, though, but I'm going to keep trying. Yeah, wet race, 0 instant points. All that time, I think, having spent doing a little bit of Rain Master every now and again, seems to have helped. I may, in fact, be the only driver... No, there was one other driver with 0 instant points, but he left before completing a single lap. So I don't know if that really counts, to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and say that I was the only driver to get 0 instant points in a wet race there in that split. And for the second split of 9, with a strength of field of nearly 2,500, I think that says a lot about confidence and driving standards in the wet. If you haven't already gotten into the Rain Master series because you're scared of the rain, because of whatever, just get in there and get doing some practice laps. You don't have to race, just spend half an hour practicing in the rain every so often, because this then happens and you stop being afraid of the rain and you stop being afraid of driving in the rain. It's so much. Yeah, I can't even begin to describe how much you can benefit from a little bit of time spent in Rain Master. Right, I've rattled on long enough. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this race. I certainly did. It was absolutely fantastic from my perspective, and I hope that I will see you again in the next video, whenever that happens to be. I understand that I haven't been particularly reliable of late, but we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. See you next time.